till the crowd comes back. It's been happening a little too much lately for me where I've gotten the drops. I'm not sure why.
You good?
Is it up, Mitch?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Somebody check in. Let me know you guys are here.
11.
Besides you, obviously. I'll give it another 30 seconds before I launch us back. Alright, I'm going to launch it back. Sorry about that, guys. Not exactly sure what happened there.
Oh, we're up to 16.
Alright, cool. Thank you for that. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't know what happened. I think maybe when I was typing in Discord, it disconnected us or something, or there was a drop. But either way, Illinois out to a 3-point lead right now off of, and Xander Scott just with the foul. So apologies. Rowe, we get a screen from Ochoa. Tries to extend the defense. Rowe goes right at Alpaca. Can't get that to go. Good defense by Paca on Rowe as he challenges the rim. White Chocolate pulls up in transition and drills the two. So Iowa back on top 20-19.
Yeah, I really like how good of a job Iowa has done in transition. That's huge for Iowa to capitalize on their defense.
Rowe for three, too strong there. As Abubakar coming down with the rebound. Trying to drive on Derringer. Derringer challenges, but to no avail as Abubakar, a.k.a. Bismack, able to finish the layup, and it's back to a 3-point lead for Iowa. Derringer gets a screen from Ochoa, gets stripped by Abubakar out to Alpaca, going to go in with a one-handed flush, and just like that, it's a 5-point lead now for Iowa.
Great double there by Iowa.
Defense.
They want to put pressure on Derringer.
Defense turning to offense there. Tilly going to go inside to Ochoa. Ochoa fouled by Cena. I don't know how I never noticed that the font is off on Fighting Illinois. I gotta talk to Smooth Grizzly about when he makes jerseys. He's gotta make sure he checks the font. And the first time I noticed that.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I don't know if you see it. You see, like, if you see on Ochoa, there's like 2 dots. It's because he didn't.
Yeah.
When you do the font, it's a pain in the neck with the fonts. But when you do jerseys, the fonts have to be spaced perfectly. There's a way to do it. There's certain each number, font, whatever is different. So like the spacing is different. So you have to like measure it out. It's just kind of a pain. It's the reason why that's why I don't like making a gazillion jerseys, because unless you're using like a template of the same font for the same team, which I don't think he did here. So it's just a little. Like I made the Iowa ones, I made sure that the spacing was right. Yeah, it's a must. Otherwise, you have that and it looks like shit in games. So, not that he did anything, not that I'm coming down on him. It's just something that just got to be checked. That's all. And my bad for not checking it before I allowed them to be used.
No, it's fine.
No, I know, but I'm just a perfectionist. St. Maximin up with the steal, gonna go in for the reverse dunk.
And there's Iowa again in transition. Yeah, they're really capitalizing on defense and offense.
Yeah, their turnovers are propelling them to get out in transition, which is what Iowa does well. Prince double team, getting handed over to Ochoa to Williams and Kelso back over to Prince. 5 on the shot clock. Carry Prince and force the 3. Good defense by Maximin. Can't get it to go. Davis tried to tip it, but then again, there's Iowa in transition, not able to capitalize.
Yeah, Illinois has to get back. They can't let Iowa get these easy baskets because that's pretty much what's kept them in this game. It's a 7-point lead. Also, I'd say around half their baskets are from transition at least.
Kelso can't get to go. Griffin Martin tips that to himself. Now Berto DeMore to O'Neal off the glass and good. And
another and transition basket for Iowa.
I gotta look at Ray Johnson. He shouldn't be wearing a white accessory. It's always something. Drives me nuts. Same maximum for 3, no good. Csba with the rebound.
I really like Iowa's getting a lot of open looks, despite them not getting that 3.
Yeah, Illinois, I'm not sure what the strategy changed for this game versus the last couple games. They do not look like the same team. Kelso for 3, can't get that to go. Granted, yes, playing a different team in Iowa, but offensively they look completely different. Sometimes it's important not to fix what's not broke. Martin, floater in the lane, good. At least from my eyes, I don't know if they're right. I did not look to see what they were running in this game, but they look significantly different and forcing up shots they don't normally force up. Getting away from Williams.
Yeah, sometimes if things are working out, you just want to rinse and repeat.
So 32-21 right now. The Illini not playing up to snuff. Prince draws a double team, going to get over to Kelso. Kelso could have driven there, opted not to. Pull up from top of the key, can't get that to go. Nobody around but Iowa players on the rebound. And they're going to take advantage again in transition. 34-21, and this one's getting out of control quick here as they trail by 13.
Yeah, Iowa just keeps on capitalizing in transition.
Kelso for 2, that's good. Zach Kelso ending the drought. But Illinois shooting 33%. It's been a while since we've seen the Fighting Illini shoot this poorly. They're getting toasted on defense. It's Clowers. He's got his first bucket of the game. Pass to Davis. Davis lays that in.
Yeah, that's what makes Iowa such a good team. Even when your star guy Clowers is having an off game, you have so many other threats that
Speaking of the threats, Berto DeMore for 3, bang. Now over to Prince. Prince looks to drive. St. Maximo all over Prince, kicks it out to Johnson. Defense by DeMore. DeMore has just been in Kelso's crew the entire game. Fadeaway 3 from Kelso, too strong. Davis, though, there, size and mismatch. It gets blocked by Khalil O'Neal. I think that's O'Neal's 3rd block of this game. Johnson gets stripped by Clowers. Illinois just falling apart here at the seams. Martin with Prince on him. Davis picks his pocket from behind. Big play there by the big fella. Kelso looks to drive, throws up, rainbow shot, can't get it to go. Prince up and under, can't get that to go, gets the offensive board, and puts the 3rd attempt in. Good second effort by Kier Prince.
Yeah, Iowa, good defense, but they can't let Illinois get a bunch of offensive boards.
Good play there defensively by Chisholm, blocks the alley-oop, and Kelso wisely going to pull it out here for the last shot opportunity. See if they can cut into this lead. Kelso with DeMore all over him. Now they draw the double team. Kelso gets some room, pulls the trigger on a 2, can't get it, despite the offensive board by Chisholm. And at the end of the first half, 39-27, Iowa up. Mitch going to break it down for us here in a minute at halftime. Mitch, what did you like, what you saw in that first half from both those teams, and tell us what you think you were going to see in the second?
I really like on Illinois' side how offensive rebounds, they've gotten a lot of offensive rebounds, which has kept them getting second chance or even third chance opportunities. But they've got to stop Iowa in transition. for Iowa pretty much more than half of their points off of in transition. Really been giving them a boost in this game. I have really liked Iowa getting a lot of good shot opportunities. I really like their ball movement. Iowa's done a very good job. They look very good this first half.
Pax wants to know what the score is. It's 40 Illinois, 20 Iowa. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are up by like 11 or 12, I think.
Yeah.
So, second half coming your way. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. Right. Second half coming your way.
Big thing, Illinois only shooting 32%. They shot 67% last week, so almost over half of that less than last week. They had over 100 points last week, only 27 in the first half this week.
Solid first quarter from Griffey Martin. Scores 10 points, 3 rebounds, and a block. Been really, really stellar in the interior. So Iowa going to start us off here in the second half, up 12. St. Maxim goes right into a double team, goes right at Chisholm, counted in one.
Huge play by Maximum, able to draw the contact and convert.
So Maximum can't convert on the three-point play, so back to it's a 14-point lead for Iowa right now. Really rough first half for the Fighting Illini.
Maximum's first free throw miss of the season.
Coach Willie D, who does such a good job coaching, might have missed the mark on this game plan, as whatever offense and wrinkles that Illinois is running in this game, and Iowa is just completely capitalizing on. Floater in the lane, that's good. Not knocking Willie D, he's done an amazing job with this Illini team, but
yeah, he has, but
Illinois just playing sloppy. They don't look comfortable. So more are going to go in for the uncontested two-handed dunk, and this one's getting a little crazy here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Iowa can do, you know. Coach Pax is the type of coach that even if you've been doing super well, you can make it look like you guys are struggling.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, they look solid right now. Martin has played well. DeMora has played. I mean, Alpaca's played well. Johnson almost losing it there. Drives, kicks it out to Davis. Davis, mismatch there with DeMora. Illinois got to recognize here there's a mismatch on the court. They just can't find it, as the Hawkeyes are just swarming. And now Prince is going to have to fire one up here with the shot clock winding down. And gets it away. Can't get it to go, though. And game just slipping away from Illinois right now as Chisholm corrals a rebound. Kelso quickly out to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive, gets the foul. Griffey Martin gets his first.
Great take there by Johnson, able to draw the foul. He generally comes off the bench, but he's starting this game. Johnson has shot 85.7% from the line this season. Gets a second to go. Iowa up by 17.
Illinois looking really struggling right now. Scott looks to drive on Johnson. Drives inside, reverse layup. Xander Scott with a nice take. Kelso, spot up jumper, that's good. He's got 10, 5 of 13. Kelso struggling from the field. couple of forced shots. Good defense here, though. He's trying to extend on Demora, forcing him away from the three-point line. I don't mind it. Now they switch. So there's a mismatch inside. Iowa are going to recognize. They're going to go down to Alpaca. Double team kicks out the white chocolate for three. No good. Alpaca, though, for the offensive board and the putback, despite the defensive efforts by Willie Davis.
I really like that pass out from Pax. Notice that he got doubled. Gave it away right away. Smart move. And on the other end, Davis able to get it. Gott gets blocked. Koso in transition. Finds Prince for the two. Illinois brings it down to a 15-point game. Chisholm fouls him there.
So 15-point lead. They're going to go to the bench. See if Illinois' bench can step up here. Cena now over to Paca. Ochoa on Rowe and on him. They both go up. Block. Good defense by Ochoa, forcing the Alpaca miss to see if Illinois can capitalize. Good transitional defense by Iowa. Now over to Tilly. Ochoa in the low post. They're going to look away from Ochoa. Now they get it to him down in the blocks. Paca pushing him out. Good defense by Alpaca. Gets blocked. Blocks Ochoa's second chance opportunity as Ochoa falls to the floor. And Alpaca looks to the heavens. Can't believe he gets called for the foul. But Ochoa going to go to the line and shoot two.
Great job there by Ochoa. Able to stay in that play. Get the rebound and draw the foul. Has a chance to bring it down to a 13-point lead. There's still hope for Illinois. It's not over yet.
Oh, definitely not over. Not even remotely close to being over. Just they're not playing well.
Illinois has been struggling from the free throw line.
Pull-up jumper. That's good.
Great screen there by Pax, able to create a lot of space for Bismack.
Derringer looks to drive one-on-one, going to pull it out. Oh, he could have jacked up the three. They don't go to him. Rowe trying to fight in the low post. Now Rowe again, 5 on the shot clock here. Rowe's going to have to force it, driving on Cena. Up underneath. What a play by Rowe, but can't get it to go. As he did a little dipsy-do up and under. Now Chocolate for three. Bang! Iowa just shooting lights out. Puts it to 19.
Yeah, Iowa strikes right back again as Illinois brings it down to a 14-point lead. Iowa strikes right back with 2 baskets.
Derringer for three. No good. Illinois going to retain possession there. They're going to say it went out off of Iowa, which it did not look like that to me, but inbound pass from Rowe to Derringer. Derringer gets it over to Rowe. Rowe pull it out. Rowe has struggled in this game too, although he's had to force a lot of shots with the shot clock winding down. Ziegler high off the glass and good right over Chocolate.
Yeah, he has. Most of these top Illinois guys have struggled. But it's due to Illinois not finding good shots. They've been having to force shots at the last second.
Alpaca inside, puts that off the glass, back to 19. Derringer trying to break down his defender, going to get it over to Ziegler for three. Bang! So down to 16. It's a big bucket there from Ziegler. Paca going to set a screen for Chocolate. Chocolate pull-up jumper, drills it. Chocolate having a nice game. I think he's got like 6 or 8 now.
Yeah, he has. I really like Paca's been setting very good screens, getting their shooters open.
Bro looked like he was doing a little dance there. I don't know what that was. Right-hander good.
Great spin move there by Rowe in the paint. And if Illinois wants to come back into this game, They have to do it little by little. They have to chip away.
Yep, now down to 16, 59 seconds left to go. Packer going to set another screen. Derringer this time stays with him. The force out, kicks it to Chocolate for three. Bang! And White Chocolate has just been insane right now as he continues to drop bombs from beyond the arc.
Yeah, there's Chocolate again from deep. Iowa back up to a 19-point lead.
Ziegler. Pull up two, no good, rattles in and out. There's just no rhythm right now for this Fighting Illini team as Iowa just continues to have their way. Now down to Packer. Packer using that body against Derringer, who had no chance in the low post, and it's a 21-point lead. Illini not looking good in this game at all. 63-42 Iowa. All the credit going to Iowa right now. No, Rowe did not start in this game. He doesn't usually start. He's a bench player. And the end of the three, 63-42. Iowa up big. You're watching CSBA on Twitch.
Make sure to throw up the fours in the chat.
Yeah, get those fours up in the stream chat. Nice backdoor alley-oop pass for the State Farm assist of the game. Derringer, 10 on the shot clock. Shot clock winding down. No ball movement from anybody, and Derringer forced to fire up a shot until he somehow comes away with the rebound. So luckily.
Yeah, I did not know what Illinois was doing at that possession.
They're just standing still. No ball movement whatsoever. It looked terrible in that possession. Now Ziegler's going to have to fire it up from deep. Can't get that to go, and again, Iowa just played good defense there. And
there's just been no ball movement.
Yeah, when you get no ball movement there, and Tilly going to get fouled by Clowers. Good foul by Clowers. Is Tilly not a strong free throw shooter? So good to challenge him, make the Illini earn it every point they can get.
Misses the first.
Remember, guys, coming up after this one, Alabama takes on Tennessee. That one right here at 1:30. That's going to want to tune in for that one. Probably should be a little bit better than what we've seen here tonight. I expected this one to be the game of the day, to be honest with you, 9 versus 6, but
yeah,
Illinois has just not looked like themselves the entire game. So as Tilly misses both free throws, so Flowers' foul ends up being really good. And
yeah, Tilly's been a guy who struggled from the free throw line, only shooting 40% this season with those two matches out.
So smart foul by Flowers there.
And
23-point lead. Yeah.
Extends the lead back up to 23 points.
That sounded familiar. Where did I get that? Rowe fadeaway jumper. That's good. Willie, check your DMs. I sent you a couple DMs. Maximum.
Gets it to go. For Illinois, I think they have to run more plays. A lot of their offense has just been waiting until the shot clock goes down.
Maximum.
Not finding the looks. And Maxim again. Iowa to their biggest lead of the night, 25 points. The crowd's up on their feet.
Rowe, that's good. So Rowe trying to will this team back, but 36% from the field is not going to cut the mustard.
Yeah. All around, Iowa has played a very good game. Felt like this is Iowa's best game of the season that they've played.
Yeah, they look strong all around. Maxwell tried to get that one to go. Chisholm up with the rebound, gets it to Rowe. Rowe hands it off to Ziegler, back out to Prince. Prince to Ziegler.
Willie in the chat, geez, I apologize. Fighting Illinois is nothing like any of my sims. You know, sometimes even when all your sims work out well, sometimes when the actual game comes around, they end up not working out. You just never know.
Yeah, I mean, for me as a former coach, if you're rolling with a game plan that has worked for you well for several games in a row, it's hard. My mentality always was don't go away from success. Wait for somebody to come beat you with that game plan, and then once you're beat. If you're beaten like the way they're being beat right now, this Prince is going to fire up a three, not able to hit that. You continue to roll what has worked for you until someone knocks you off that mountain. If they barely knock you off the mountain, you continue to roll it. Maybe you make a minor tweak, but there's some major tweaks to this game plan that for us, just for the Illini have not looked good at all. And I get what Willie was trying to do. Willie was trying to bring a different look against a tough team that he knew that was going to be a tough game for the Illini, and just unfortunately has not worked out to what he probably would have expected. Ooh, I don't know about the foul there as Chisholm grabs his third. Martin to the line, but listen, that's part of being a coach, man. You put that burden on yourself, and I'm happy that I don't have to do that anymore, and it gives me a little bit more free time and not have to sit and figure things out. So I run sims and that type of thing.
Yeah.
It's a lot. These coaches put a lot on their shoulders. I know you do.
Yeah, definitely. It can be tough at times.
Especially when you lose and you see you see your team not perform the way that you know that they're capable of doing. This Illini team is much better than what the score is showing, and I can tell you that because I've seen all of our games this season, and I know that we're better than this. So just not seeing the performance. And then kudos to Iowa. I mean, Iowa has done a phenomenal job. Pax has put a phenomenal game plan together here, and defensively they're doing a good job. And between the offensive struggles of the Illini and certainly the defensive play by Iowa, just has exacerbated it. That's why you see a 25-point lead right now for Iowa as Kelso comes up with a steal.
Yeah, I mean, it can be very tough as a coach. Personally, for me, only one win in 2 seasons as a coach can be very frustrating. Just gotta keep on battling through it.
Recruiting is part of that, and bringing in the right people and putting together the pitches and hitting the campaign trail. You need a good assistant. You need a good recruiting coordinator. It helps. Backdoor alley-oop to Willie Davis has been absolutely quiet in this game. What's that?
Yeah.
Cuts it to 21 with 2:40 to go.
Jackers 41 in the chat. White chocolate player of the game. We saw she had a very big game coming off the bench. I think another big guy for Iowa has been Pax. I really like his picks. Has been creating a lot of space for Iowa.
So you mean Alpaca? There's no Pax on the court. It's
Alpaca.
Alpaca. It's Pax's player, but it's Alpaca.
There's Martin. He's been another good guy for Iowa. He's had 14 tonight.
Deborah. And I was just busting your chops. Prince comes away with a steal. Rare steal against Demore. You don't see many people pick his pocket. Kelso, the other side for 2. Rattles in and out. Davis, though, fouled by Martin. He'll go along and shoot 2.
JoJo in chat. Game of day is Bama and Tennessee, I guarantee. Yeah, that should be a good one.
I don't know. That Ohio State-Michigan State game, the first one we saw, was actually really good. So
Yeah, to be honest, before coming into,
I probably
I
wouldn't have said that, Mitch. I wouldn't have called that game as the number one game, but it played out like it.
yeah, going into the game, I expected Ohio State to blow out Michigan State and it to be a bad game, and I expected this game to be very close. But so far, both of my predictions have been completely lopsided.
That's why we play the games, right? Everybody thinks they know
Hmm.
everything. Willie Davis going to get called for the illegal screen turnover there. Packer drives, gets it to go, a little up and under.
Tough shot there by by Packer.
Iowa just continues to shoot the ball well, getting high percentage looks.
Davis triple still gets it to go.
Not going to win many games when you shoot 38% and you give up 62%. So
Yeah, definitely.
Packer getting inside of Cena, up and off the glass, can't get to go, gets his own offensive rebound. And Packer having a strong game off the bench with another two.
Yeah, he stepped up big for this Iowa team. Iowa next week playing against Ohio State. They look very good this game. I definitely think they have the team to pull out the upset against Ohio State, especially because Ohio State struggled this game and then this past game that we just announced. And then coming up for Illinois next week, playing Minnesota. I think that's definitely a game that they can win going into conference tournament play. Do you know if there's going to be all-star games this season?
If there's going to be what?
All-star games?
Yeah, I believe after week 8, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
Hawk has been away, so we've been trying. We were going to do it this upcoming week, but he wants to push it to the week 8, so I was like, okay, that's fine. So we'll see. That's the plan right now. It was week 8 last year. I just wanted to do it next week because I can't stream 2 days. But Hawk said he's home those days, so I guess I'll carry some of the load.
Yeah.
But yeah, Minnesota 0-4 in conference play. Illinois will go to 2-2, and it looks like Iowa and Ohio State next week battle for the Big Ten Conference regular season championship. As both those teams 4-0, and will be 4-0 going into that game. Yeah, surprisingly, you look at Michigan as they sit. What are they? They won this week, so they're 1-3 in conference, which is just completely shocking. Because they are such a strong team. Certainly not a team that I would want to play in conference tournament play or in a March Madness. Obviously, they got to get there first, but I think they have enough on their resume to get there, so we'll see. But, you look at Michigan as potentially being a seed that will sit with, that mid to high tier seed in March Madness the way they more than likely. And if you have to play a top team, that's a scary thought.
Yeah, Michigan's always a dangerous team when postseason comes around.
All right, just breaking this one down. 25-point win for Iowa. They never struggled in this game. Illinois was able to have a little bit of a lead early on in the game, but that's pretty much that's all they held. And Iowa ends up running this one away, shooting 62% from the field, 27 fast break points, which is just insane. And they kill Iowa, killing Illinois, which is a staple of Illinois on the defensive glass. But interestingly enough, and with all the misses that were in this game, as you look at the rebounds, Illinois had 18 offensive rebounds. But you have that many offensive rebounds, and you only come away with 6 second chance points. That is a big time struggle from Illinois. And that, when you look at the shooting percentage, 39%, 1 of 14 from 3. It screams they struggle from the field hitting any shots, and that's a credit to Iowa and their defense.
Yeah, definitely. That's what stuck out most of the category. Iowa has all yellows on their side. What stuck out to me, one of the things that stuck out to me the most is Illinois only shooting 1 for 14 from the 3. You shoot that poorly from the 3, you can't expect Illinois to win. Though at the same time, Illinois 18 offensive rebounds, but not able to convert from those rebounds.
Yeah, for sure. Second half, 13-point edge to Iowa. Illinois stepped up their game a little bit, obviously, after the first half shooting 32%. In the second half, they shot 47%. So it went up a little bit, but, unfortunately for them, they just, as you click through the quarters, there's no quarter. I mean, that first quarter was close. Second quarter, Iowa just put their foots on the throats of Illinois. Illinois shoots 24% in the second quarter, so just a rough first half for them. Dug themselves too big of a hole and just never could really shoot out of that, ultimately losing this game by 25. So credit to Iowa and the job that they did there. Looking at the box scores, we'll go over to Illinois first. Zach Kelso, 12-0-3-1. Willie Davis, 12-8, just shy of a double-double. Did have 2 blocks. Ricky Rowe, 11-2-3. Gage Ziegler, 9-0-3. Kira Prince, 4-3-3-1. Duke Derringer, 4-1-1. Ray Johnson, 3-3 with a block. Gimme Ochoa has been very quiet of late. Gets 3 points over 3, but all his points coming from the free throw line with 4 boards. Chisholm 2-8-1-1. Tilly 0-1-1. Only guy held scoreless on the Illinois side of things. Alpaca, strong game, 9 of 11, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block, responsible for 25. Very efficient shooting for him, but then again, everything that he got was in and around the rim, so very, very rare the big fella's going to miss from close in, as those are high percentage shots. 14-1-3-1 for St. Maximin. Griffey Martin, sorry about that, guys. I don't press the button by accident. Griffey Martin, 4-7-1-0-1. Great game. He played really strong. 6 of 8 shooting, a lot of those points coming in. White chocolate, man. 4 of 6, didn't really, wasn't too heavily involved, but every time was given the ball, capitalized on his shots. He shoots 4 of 6, 2 of 3 from downtown, nailed all 4 free throws, finishes with 14 points, so a solid game from him. So they ended up having 5 guys in double figures as Berger Lamore finishes with 11-0-2, 1-1. Xander Scott, 6 points, 1 assist. Bismack Abacock, very quiet game from him, but he did have 5 dimes to go along with his 4 points. T.T. Clowers, also very quiet game from him, only 2 points, but did have 6 dimes, so he is a team player responsible for team's 14 points. Khalil O'Neal didn't do much offensively, but did have 10 rebounds and 4 huge blocks in the inside as holding Willie Davis strong in this game defensively. And then Wansina finishes with 3 rebounds and an assist, goes 0 for 1. So tough loss for Illinois. I'm sure they'll be back next week against Minnesota, but Iowa, strong win as they are undefeated heading into next week's game. Probably be Ohio State, Iowa. I would think probably his game of the week there, but we'll wait and see how that plays out.
Coming up, Alabama and Tennessee, that should be a good one.
Yep, don't forget, coming up, exactly that in a few minutes. We'll have Alabama and Tennessee to cap off our CBSBA Sunday, so make sure you stick around for that. But for Mitch, I am Scott Drake, a.k.a. Wired 7, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. CSBA out. Peace.
Peace.